Today I will be showing you the proper procedures to accurately measure your wet and dry ingredients when baking. Okay, so first for your dry ingredients, you want to use your measuring cups. So here we have 1 cup. I'm missing my 3/4 cup, but there is a 3/4 cup. Then I have 1/2 cup, 1/3 cup, and then a 1/4 cup. So these, I will show you how to measure accurately with those. And then for your dry ingredients, like your salt and your baking soda, you have your tablespoon, 1/2 tablespoon, teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, and 1/8 teaspoon. So those are for your dry. And then for your wet ingredients, you want to use measuring cups because these are specifically made for measuring liquids like melted butter or milk or water. So this one goes up to a cup, which is 8 ounces. And then this one is a bigger one, which goes up to 4 cups. But this one would be better if you need like 1.5 cups or 2 cups. So yeah. And then to accurately measure with your dry ingredient cups, you want to spoon and level. So you're just gonna spoon like your flour. You're gonna spoon your flour and then level it. So here, I have my flour right here. So you just scoop your flour. You just scoop it into your cup until it's like heaping over, so that you can accurately measure and then make sure you don't have like any holes, because then that will cause you to have less. So like this, and then you're gonna tap it on a hard surface. And then what I usually do, I take my knife and I go like this and tap to make sure and then you just kind of scoop it to where you have the holes on the top. And then you just keep doing this until you get a nice level like this. And then you're just gonna pour it into your bowl. And that way you get as close to full as you possibly can. So that's how to accurately measure your wet and dry ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to measure with your teaspoons and tablespoons. So right here I have my cup of flour that I showed you previously. And then this is my baking soda. So the recipe that I'm using for my snickerdoodles calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So this is kind of like the flour on how you spoon, but this one you don't have to use a spoon since it's smaller. So then you're gonna take your knife and you're just gonna level it as best as you can, like that, and then you get this, and you just throw it in there. And then also calls for a 1/2 teaspoon. Oh yeah, this was a 1/4 teaspoon. So you're gonna take your 1/2 teaspoon, and then mine calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and it's the same thing. You just spoon it in there and level it with a knife and just toss it in there. And then for my cream of tartar, this calls for 1 teaspoon. So I'm gonna take my 1 teaspoon and do the exact same thing. So kind of shake it in there a little bit. And then I'm just gonna level it with my knife as best I can, because sometimes it will be. And then yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how so currently I'm making snickerdoodles just because, and I'm going to show you how I spoon and level and accurately measure my brown sugar. So I'm just going to scoop into my measuring cup and push it down again. And scoop one more time. And then once I do that and have it pushed down, I'm gonna scrape with my knife, and that way it's accurately full. And then that's how I measure my brown sugar, and my dry ingredients.